one of the things one of my mentors used to tell me is, Andrew, you have to have tenacity. And yes, it goes with firmness. The thing about it is that we will always tend to get distracted with stuff. Life gets in the way. That's like a normal term that people use, or a phrase they use. Life gets in the way. But I tend to worry about this phrase because we're here to live our lives, and we can't let our life get in the way. It's the things around us that gets in the way. And I believe we have to make them get in the way, because the way I see things is that you have different structures and different frames around you, and you're not going to walk and just walk into a wall, seeing a wall there, or a block there, or a post there. You can just meander between each areas on your journey. And as a transitional coach, that's why I like the whole idea of empowering, because you need certain skill sets to really meander, or go through your path, whether you call it a path of success, or a journey of success. But what often happens is that people come to you with their baggage, they come to you with their stuff, and despite you have posts, potholes, blocks, walls, different obstacles in your life, people are coming to you with stuff, and you have to be able to maybe meander. But sometimes you can't get away, you can't move around, and you have to be firm. And this is where resilience comes into play. You need to have that sense of resilience where you can stand firm, you could keep focus, and there are different things that you can use to do that. You can often have mental fitness, call it. You could have a strong mindset, and personal development does this a whole lot. On my journey of personal development, what I do daily, I believe, is what actually helps me to remain or constantly grow with mental fitness. One of the things John C. Maxwell tells us is that we need to develop daily, and we've heard it from other people. Personal development is not something that you develop in a day. It's developed daily. And so by developing yourself daily in whatever avenue you use, I use reading, I actually use different things that I set out in my book, The Knowledge Cube, Empowering Your Life. And what I realized is that having mentors, and one of them being Hal Elrod, I've used his server, or savers, I would say savers, which I use the acronym SERVAS, SERVAS, because savers, SAVERS, it works the same. And so every day I commit to doing things like, having a period of silence, have my exercise, doing some reading, whether it's audio. I have my visualization, so I set out on the day what I'm going to do. I have my affirmation, so I remind myself, sometimes what is my vision statement, or it's that thing that I have, that I affirm what's happening today. But one of the things for my affirmation that I use as well is the miracle equation as well. And then I scribe, I write. I do struggle with some of them. And these things are, a lot of successful people do many of them. Not a lot of them do all of them. But I've been doing this for several years. And when I get to meet Hal Elrod's idea, I really thought it was something amazing, because here I had different things I was doing, and now I can wrap myself around Hal's experience and Hal Elrod's wisdom. And that, coupled with the Miracle Morning community, it's really been amazing. So I know I've shared the servers with you, or different aspect of the Miracle Morning, but we talking about resilience. What are your views when you hear the term resilience? What comes to mind, Monika?
When it comes to resilience, what's coming to my mind is bouncing back from difficulties,
Mm.
challenges, um, because, like you said, yeah, life gets in the way. People sometimes have got demands, and then It's more like just withholding and then focusing on the purpose, what you want to achieve, and that can help you to be resilient.
Beautiful, beautiful. I didn't even think about that, bouncing back. It is so important, the whole idea of bouncing back, of really be able to get up quickly. And I know it's also a measurement of success as well, and growth. It's not so much how strong you are to get back up, it's how quick you can get up and get going again. And I often reflect on the idea of you can't set out on a journey and stop and then restart and restart. What often happens is that you need to rebuild that momentum. So what I do know is that when you pause or park for a little bit, if you stay on course, you can change the ending by a bit of reflection, like you said, resilience, bouncing back, right? A bit of reflecting and considering, hey, the path I've been on, what I've been actually been doing here. Maybe I need to tweak something. Maybe I need to change something here. And you could actually tweak a little bit because of resilience. You met some sort of obstacle, some challenges in life, and you could actually change the ending. You could shift the ending in a way where it's still equally achievable. It's still what your goal is, but how you get there and how you celebrate it, it becomes a bit different. So that's the thing I like about resilience. So as we reflect on the word resilience, I like to encourage you who looking at this or listening to this to just know that you don't have to give up in the first blow, the first shot down. There is an opportunity for you to get up again. Very often I realize that you need a helping hand, whether it's a coach, a mentor, some guidance. Reach out to someone. I like to say, reach out and reach up. There's always someone who in a little bit better situation than you that you could get guidance from. But if you really want to have success on your journey, you probably need a coach.